We're at the Hobstock, Indiana Tri-State Speedway. If you have never been here, it's probably definitely a track you probably better put on your bucket list. Tom Helprich and his family, they were sprint car racers, and they've owned this thing for a long time, and it's a beautiful facility. We don't race here a lot. They're not open weekly. They just do like specials only, a lot of open wheel stuff, but it is a really awesome facility, really beautiful, really well maintained, probably as good as anywhere in the country. They have a ton of equipment. Most of it's pretty homemade, pack trucks, water trucks, you name it, but they can get out there and they can make this thing go from slick to back to qualifying in about 10 or 15 minutes, which typically I don't like anymore, you know, so I like a little drier, but kind of some weird dirt here too. It doesn't have a lot of grip, even though you'd think it would. It's a lot of wheel spin, but it is a fun little track. So we don't come here often, but the last few times we've been here, we definitely haven't been stellar, but I feel like we've made gains with our programs on tracks like this and conditions like this. So I'm kind of excited to get out here and actually see what we have, and hopefully we'll be competitive here. I used to be pretty good here back in the day in my Pierce car quite a bit. I don't know if we've ever won here. I know we've came close a couple times though. But let's see, we don't come here much, so be interesting. I got 41 cars tonight, a lot of good cars. We got new guys in here, so it's gonna be fun, and elbows up.
As the celebrations ensued in Victory Lane last night at Red Hill Raceway for the high side hustler Jason Fager, his wife, his kid, there was actually a special couple enjoying with the team, and that's his foreign family. Meet his New Zealand family in the his family that has come over from New Zealand. They've been able to come over after meeting him in racing over in New Zealand, where Craig was a racer. His wife Karen, those two have come together to join Jason Fager in the Hell Tour here in 2025. They met nearly 20 years ago when the High Side Hustler was racing overseas. We talked to them earlier today. We saw how they were enjoying the festivities last night in Victory Lane, how they hope that Jason Fager can go on to win the Hell Tour title here in 2025. And we were fortunate to learn a little bit more about the relationship between Jason Fager and those New Zealand natives.
I've been racing since 1985 back in New Zealand. Had a lot of success, a lot of racing. Now in New Zealand we just help a young fella out. Me and Karen and I run his race team, Bodie Abramson. So basically we just race all year round. Back in 2005 we leased a car off Justin Allgaier and done 6 summer national meetings, and that's where we met Jason. And from there, Jason came over to New Zealand 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and when he left, he says, "Hey Kiwis, jump on a plane and come over and hang out." So
the cars at home are very similar to the late models here, just a little bit smaller, and it's just sort of a recent class in New Zealand, like the style using the chassis. So that's why we're sort of here to learn a bit more knowledge.
learn a bit more.
It's full on. We only race every weekend at home, so
probably about 15 to 20 times a year. So
yeah.
I think we've done that in about 3 weeks over here.
Yeah, so doing 30 days is full on, but it's fun. It's what we like. We have a motorhome at home, and so we travel all the time, and it's the lifestyle we're used to. We can sleep in the box, okay.
It's an absolutely amazing family to stay with, live with, be on the road with. He's a very talented driver. The highs and the lows are extreme, but right now we're cruising with points and everything for the Summer Nationals and everything like that, so everything's going very well. So
yeah, great team to help out. Great team. Learning heaps and really appreciative of their hospitality towards us.
No one's ripping each other's necks out or anything, so we're doing all right.
So Craig and Karen Richards continuing to enjoy their summer in the United States. And Craig told me earlier today that he just wants to never be able to escape the summer. His racing season will start in September. He'll go back to New Zealand with his wife Karen, and then they'll come back. Their plan, I should say, is at least to come back for the 2026 Hell Tour with Jason Fager once again.
2 years ago, Man, I'm sure it's documented somewhere on the YouTube's world. No, not the race, but whenever we was having them problems with the motors not running right, and we found out it was them air filters. So it was that time of year, so our car wasn't really running that great. We had no idea why, but we still run 6th. You know, like the track was pretty good, and their track prep is on point here. They could turn a track back into hot lap shape in 15 minutes. You know, they're just really good. Have I been up to the racetrack today? I kind of looked at it. It looked pretty wet, but I'll be honest, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of what they got going on. I trust them. So I feel like this place races really good, and we don't really get to come here a whole lot, so I'm excited. I think it'll be a good day.
What's the boss man think of the place?
I don't think he loves this place because, like, the dirt, there's just naturally not a lot of traction, not a lot of grip in the dirt. So I don't think that he really loves it, but he doesn't hate it. He's just, I think he will be really good now that our stuff's running good, and obviously that was the only other time he's been there in the Longhorn as far as I know. So I think that he'll be a lot happier today.
What you got going on here for tire prep?
Well, I don't got any of that Hobstadt shit that they talk about, because I hear it gets a little woozy around here.
And that Kaiser part number?
Yeah, that Kaiser part number. Shout out Uncle T. I don't even remember the number.
I don't either.
They're probably calling my bluff. They probably think I'm lying. Somebody's gonna make a meme out of me or something. But all I'm doing is replacing my left front because, you know, that one R word that everybody's scared of. It happened last night, but it happened at a good time. The 25 was in the lead, so I will happily cut a brand new left front after we won 10 grand. It's just how it is. If we'd have run 10th, I'd have been mad.
I got all the rebound out of the left run.
Probably put a little bit back in, or do you think it's gonna? It might go away. It might go away all the time.
Sure, that ain't that bottom rod.
Bottom rod being up.
I was like that. Look, our fix the seal onto crap.
I mean, I'm not there, huh?
If I want, but I don't think I need to do there. I might as well do this.
Yeah, you can probably ring it.
Might as well.
Yeah, just do it. Huh?
I'm like, I'm up to that road.
You got a one blade? Take a one blade, go across that half deck.
Go every other one.
Yeah, do every other block.
Every other one until you're done, and then they'll start filling in. Every other one, so if you don't have time.
Yep, do that one, that one, that one.
And then
Driver the number 25 out of Bloomington, Illinois, the high side hustler, current DirtCar Summer Nationals, points to the leader, Jason Fager, 47 years of age, in the Fager Racing Longhorn with a Clement, sponsored by Titan Industries, SC Online Sales, Rosser Battery, Hoker Trucking, the Big Cheese, Remtek Enterprises. best lap, good enough for 6th quick at 14.629, 146.29.
6. The last I looked, you were 6 still. You're too tight. That's what I thought. Slamming the right front. Slamming the right front because you got to jack the brake so hard.
And Max probably like I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Wake up, bud. Wake up.
Quick rebound on the right front and just shove it in the fuel down here.
Yeah. I mean, you entered just like he did. It's just his steered, you know what I mean? It didn't.
Like when you hit the cushion, it picks it going in the through your ass.
I feel like we're way low on the right rear still. I don't feel like the right rear is very high.
It didn't look comfortable. You know what I mean? It just looked like it kind of does this.
So I told him, you know, it'd be good here. And who runs the shock nonstop? Drake.
With the ton of load in it. Doesn't he?
I mean, depends. But see, he also runs that left front open up more. That's where, like, you know, if we want to go open that left front up with that other shock, maybe we do need this because that weight's just going to transfer over and it's going to let that cross work.
Yeah.
It's just not our program. Listen, that's still better than we usually do here, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining one bit.
Here's the way heat race number 4 will line up. Your pole sitter will be the number 5, the Magic Man, Mark Whitener out of Middleburg, Florida. At his outside in the 18. Tied with Billy Moyer for the most career DirtCar Summer Nationals victories with 101 each. He's in the 18 out of Mowequa, Illinois. The Mowequa Missile, Shannon Babb, the row 2 inside the 25F out of Bloomington, Illinois. Current Summer Nationals overall series points leader out of Bloomington, Illinois. The high side hustler, Jason Fager, to his outside in the 5S from Clinton, Illinois. It'll be Kyle Hammer. Green flag is going to wave. Babb jumped real high to get some momentum that time by. And Babb's going to have the lead off turn 2 down the back straight away. Mark Whitener going to be in second with the 5S of Kyle Hammer sitting in the 3 spot. Fourth at the line is going to be Jason Fager. Christian Hanger first man on the outside looking in already with some right rear sheet metal damage on that 29 machine. Get top 4 transfer on as Hammer drifts high. Will that open the door for Fager? Not going to be able to make a move. As Shannon Babb, the Mowequa Missile, showing away here out in front. Babb showing away as we will be halfway. The Allstar Performance and Racing Shocks halfway signal out. 4 down, 4 to go here in qualifying heat number 4. Babb showing away. Mark Whitener rides in a bridesmaid spot in second with Kyle Hammer holding down the 3 spot. Jason Fager fourth. Moves down just a little bit. Can he keep Whitener at bay? He will. Mowequa, Illinois. Shannon Babb wins qualifying heat race number 4. Mark Whitener will come home in second. Third will be Kyle Hammer, and a fourth will go to Jason Fager.
feel worse? I feel worse. Hey, there's not a pass. Quit farming the track. You know what I mean? We're not open wheel stickler. We can't go in and throw slide downs like that. Like, quit it. Stop it. Get us a top, get us a bottom. Let's put on the show. I'm not telling them.
See, the trader came back.
Honestly, it's gonna make a pushback on the right rear. Which that's the thing is, like, one time it's down the right front, one time it's up on the right front, like back and forth. But
is that because the left rear is unhooking or the right rear is unhooking?
Not really sure. Right rear just felt so. I really don't know what to do.
I mean, it still looks skady as like if you got in there.
Yeah, but it's because it's not going forward. When I hit the gas, it just keeps like going. It doesn't want to actually start.
Does this?
So I'm saying it's like you got to mount the gas, and it just jumps up and it just, but it still keeps doing this. It doesn't make it start going this way.
Your brothers got real defensive.
I mean, is this like Fairbury where you need to?
I think you have to. I mean, it depends.
Yeah, no.
It depends if they farm it or not, but I would say they're gonna go full farm.
I've honestly right here, right sitting here, I've never run a 2 here or a 3.
That's a lie.
What?
You ran 3s here.
When?
When was it? When you couldn't run 2s.
We did.
Wasn't here then.
Yes.
We ran 3 the last
We
time.
had to run a 3.
When?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
You
My
couldn't
first
run a
year.
rear 2.
My first year we came here.
Wasn't an option.
That's the first time, and
That turbo we ran a 3 last year because they got rid of those 2s. Remember as well.
He ran a 3 last year and won. I don't remember, but I wasn't here.
No, we weren't here, but that's what happened.
if it was me, I'd have 2 on. Not even. Not a question.
These 3s aren't like 3s. They're like 3s and a halves. Are these things built any tire heat?
Didn't feel like it.
I ain't gonna lie, these wheels, like the wheel, they distribute the heat way better than the other ones.
It's weird.
So, I don't know a game plan. Do you have any inputs?
Put that old 2 on, up go.
Yeah, but we're trying to get a balance on the race bar is the problem. You said you didn't like that, right?
Listen, I didn't like it, but how lap fast time with it.
I know that.
So,
I mean, can you take some of the rebound out of it?
actually, we didn't qualify that bad. We just like
We're just too snug.
a little snug, little. You know what I mean? I got the rebound all the way back down to it. I'm definitely not opposed to putting it back on.
I'm not either, because you went around there better with this than you did with the other one.
This is true.
Big old beetle bugs.
Well, looks like I'm gonna go put on as many tear offs as I can.
Need gas, Kiwi? That was a big piece of mud. Holy. That's all next to him.
No, it's cold, man. My hole behind my back.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Hey. Probably why you shouldn't full farm a racetrack for 40 laps.
Half-side recap. Probably went about like my night. I figured it would go here. I don't know. This place just definitely is a beautiful place. I want to love it, but it's just hard to. The way they do the tracks here, it's just not my cup of tea. They prep it like they prep it for sprint cars, and we're not sprint cars in my mind. Really wasn't a whole lot of passing. I mean, less guys beating, banging, or messing up, jumping cushions, but you know, like I feel like if they would give us a good cushion on the top and some traction on the bottom and let it clean up, I feel like we'd race all over and put on one heck of a show. But you just get it way too wet, and this was actually the roughest I've ever seen it. So usually it's not rough; it's just kind of wet and greasy, and it's just a weird place. But you know, actually we got the car better in the feature, so that's a plus. You know, maybe come back again. I start off a little bit better then. Obviously, we had a really tough heat race. You know, Bab and Mark were 1-2. And our heat race, and they were 1-2 in the feature, so that makes things hard if you're not really good. So part of it as well. So just maybe I feel like if we could have started in front, would have been a little bit different. Just hard back there where you're racing with some of them guys, just not telling where they're going, and just it's just the place is tough. You know, I let out the gas, and then for a guy in front of me and the guy behind you can't tell, and then hit you, or you're turning down because the guy on the outside's going down, and then you get ran over on the left side. Like, it's just a tough place. I mean, and it's part of racing in the back, and you know, pulling 30 tear-offs, so it's really hard. I mean, it's hard to see. Some of these guys can't drive with, they don't have to pull tear-offs, let them. They're trying to pull tear-offs, so just part of the game, you know. Just gotta do better. Ultimately, falls on us. We qualified pretty good. It didn't qualify bad. It's tough heat race and didn't heat race good. You know, that one spot in that heat race or two spots would have been a big deal. But once again, when they got that track wide open in heat race, there wasn't one pass in the heat race all night long. So pretty much whatever row got in front of the other row on the start, that was it, and there was no passing. So I mean, it does make the job hard if you do have a good car. So yeah, it's part of racing. They have those nights. So just on to the next one, and just unfortunate we were, you know, leading the points coming into here, and just needed to probably be a good solid top 5, and we couldn't get it done tonight. So we got a lot of work to do tomorrow to get the car ready for Duck River, and hopefully you can still capture this week for the points, or hopefully at least get second. But Mark's leading the points now, and I'm second, and Turbo's third. We're all within 10 points of each other. So ultimately that's good for the fans, good for the sport. So I'll come down to how we do tomorrow.